ahead of the busiest travel period of the year, the Department of Transportation is putting airlines on notice. Equip your planes to better utilize airspace between North Carolina and Florida. As we look live at RDU International, we could see record passenger numbers in a matter of weeks, and airlines are hoping to avoid meltdowns like the one we saw over the summer. WRAL's Mark Boyle explains the routes in question and what's being done right now to help you avoid major delays.
We are flying out to Miami. We're celebrating a wedding anniversary cruise, so we'll also be going to the Bahamas.
Paulette McLean and her family are headed to Florida Friday afternoon. And as for delays or cancellations, so far so good.
We try to get here between 2 hours early before we depart.
Department of Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg sending this letter to airline executives ahead of what's expected to be a busy winter travel season. The DOT letter says the FAA has determined that over-water Atlantic routes between North Carolina and Florida were underutilized this past winter season, even during times of high congestion, because some aircraft were not equipped to use them. Airplanes that fly over water are required to have additional equipment on board, like additional life rafts, and the FAA says airlines can do better. The blue area on this map shows the routes that airlines could fly if they equipped their airplanes to fly over the water instead of inland routes or routes over land. Airlines for America weighing in, noting this year, U.S. passenger airlines increased staffing to above pre-pandemic levels, and the FAA has recently increased ATC staffing in that area by 10%. However, as the National Air Traffic Controllers Association has pointed out, more ATC staffing is needed.
Airplanes are more full today than they were in August, at the peak of summer travel.
Scott Kies of Scott's Cheap Flights tracks deals and sees demand for this travel season to be high.
Travel demand and demand for flights remains at a really shockingly high level. I think it's higher than even the airlines' most optimistic projections looked like.
And if you're still planning that Thanksgiving or Christmas trip, take this advice from others who are a step ahead.
Just get here early and be prepared.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
At RDU, I'm Mark Boyle, WRAL News.